Good morning, and welcome to Thoughts in Solitude. I'm Emils Bonus, and this is your thought. No, wait a minute. Maybe today is your rant for the day. Yesterday I talked about negativity and feeding your anxieties and focusing more on the things that bring peace in your life. Well, I'm going to address two other things today. Two things I hear a lot of also. I'm having a bad day. I procrastinate a lot. So let's start with I'm having a bad day. See, the first thing in the morning when you get up, you got to look up. And when you look up, you got to make that cross and you got to say thank you. Because guess what? There are people that went to bed last night with plans for today, plans for this week, plans for the future that didn't get up. So already we're having a good day. It starts off good with that thank you. See, there's nobody out there with a remote control pushing buttons to control your life. There's nobody out there changing the channel from happy to sad, from glad to mad, the mood from up to down. You're in control of your life. You change the channel. You put it on what you want it to be. Well, Coach E, I procrastinate a lot. You do. Yeah, I didn't get down to walk on my treadmill, get my workout in this morning. I was out late last night. I was a little bit tired. I didn't get to the gym. Did you go to Mass this week? No, I couldn't make it to Mass. Father Bob wasn't preaching, and, Pastor Jim, I don't particularly care for him. You don't procrastinate. You see, I tell you what the problem is on either sides of those things. It's just not a priority. It's not important. You see, there's 168 hours in a week. That's 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. That's what that equals. And you can't tell me that out of that time, you don't have 2 30-minute sessions to get a little workout in, treadmill, weights, whatever it is. You can't tell me that one day a week for 45 minutes to maybe even an hour, you can't get into the church. Won't believe it. I'll tell you why. Because if I told you every time you walked down into that workout room in your house, every time you got to the gym, every time you walked in that church, either myself or someone else was going to greet you and hand you a $100 bill. No matter if there was a tornado watch, there was a snowstorm, you had the flu, you drank too much last night, I'd be willing to bet you'd be in that gym, you'd be in that church, collect that $100 bill, because now it's important. It becomes a priority. It becomes a priority. So maybe this is what we ought to do now. Maybe we ought to have that little magnetized things to do list on our refrigerator with these 3 things, starting with this. Number 1, when I get up, I'm going to look up. I'm going to make that cross and I'm going to say thank you. Number 2, I'm in control of my life. I have the remote control. I'll decide what channel I put it on. And number 3, what's important to me? What are the things that are important to me that are going to change my life that I'm not going to put off any longer? Why don't we try doing these things, see if it makes a difference? Have a great and a blessed day.